Hi YTPC, how's it going? Cass the Piper Cassidy here, live from the shed, as you can see. It's about midday on a Saturday, and I am about to try my first ever filtered smoke. So this is the Savinelli 673KS, which we had an unboxing of in the last video. And I have it loaded up with one of my favourite tobaccos, the Elizabethan Mixture, which is a Virginia Perique vapor. So I know what this tobacco tastes like. I know because I smoke it a lot, and I smoke it in cobs a lot. I really like this tobacco. I used to smoke Golden Virginia rolling tobacco, and my grandfather smoked a pipe, and I don't know what tobacco he smoked, but it was definitely a ready rubbed Virginia, and I would have an instinct that it was probably Elizabethan Mixture. And then many people love it. Bradley from Stuff and Things, it's his day-to-day go-to, isn't it? My Harry Potter mug. Lovely. I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, but the wife is, so. Harry Potter and Dachshunds. That's the theme of my house. I've got two Dachshunds. I'll get a video of them soon. They're miniature Dachshunds, two brothers, a black one and a brown one. One's called Yoop, the brown one, and Levy, the black one. And they get along just fine. But, so I've got this packed nicely. First ever filtered smoke. I know what Elizabethan Mixture should taste like. Is this going to taste as it should with the filter? It's a 9mm. The Savinelli came with the 9mm balsa wood filter. I only thought they made 6mm, but there you go. Every day's a school day. This is a Vaughan Dr. Pearl 9mm activated carbon filter. There you go, Dr. Pearl Vaughan. Is that even the right way up? Dr. Pearl Jr. It says to insert with the blue end facing the mouthpiece. So out that way. And we'll see what this is like. Wish me luck. We'll see how many true lights it takes to get her going. So far so good. The pipe feels like it has a good draw and everything, so. Okay. I mean, it certainly tastes like Elizabethan Mixture. It doesn't seem just as strong, the flavour, to be honest. That's why I chose Elizabethan Mixture, because I know exactly how strong. I smoked it recently. I had a smoke of it on a corn cob about 2 hours ago just to, you know, get a fresh memory. It does, I mean, you can still taste it, but I don't think it's just as strong. It's not the grassiness of the Virginias. it's been dulled down. It's not as bright a flavour anymore. You never really could taste the perique in this vapour, but you certainly can't anymore. Still enjoyable. If I had to put a figure, I would say it's 70% of what it could be without a filter. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely taking away from the flavour, definitely. An enjoyable smoke though, the pipe smokes well. It's a cup of tea, by the way. I always drink tea when I'm smoking a pipe. You should apparently always drink while smoking a pipe. It helps with, getting rid of all the carcinogens from your mouth as quickly. Stop them from sticking to the walls of your mouth or your gums or your teeth or whatever. I mean, it's still enjoyable. It just feels less bright. But I must say, I really like the pipe. It feels good in the mouth. It is a bit heavy, but it hangs fine. I'm smoking it a bit fast. So yeah, at the minute we're into another week of lockdown. So they say it'll only be 2 weeks and then they will open up again for Christmas and everything. But I doubt that'll happen. I think they just said 2 weeks so that everyone agreed, okay, it's the best. They're calling this a circuit breaker. So have a lockdown for 2 weeks to try and stop the spread. But, it's tough, isn't it? Tough being, I work from home, thankfully. I'm blessed to have a job where I'm a key worker, as they're called in the UK. I actually work for revenue and customs. So for a while, for a period, my work was actually assisting with the furlough scheme, which was the government's answer to what we're going to do when people can't work. So basically giving employers money to pay their staff, and so that was an interesting bit of my working life. I'm not usually on the phones talking to people during my work, but through that period I was, and yeah, there's a lot of people stressing out, a lot of, especially hospitality. You know how it is, there's a lot of businesses going under recently. It's not pretty at the minute. Entertainment business, things like that. I mean, that's terrible for a lot of them. Means you've got more time to sit and smoke in the house or in your shed, though, I guess. Yeah. I have to say, though, that is definitely taking the flavour away. It's noticeable. It's noticeable. I mean, I would recommend trying a filtered pipe. Once you get used to it, I suppose it's fine. It just becomes your new normal. But it would have been good to just start off, maybe, using filters so that you don't know any better. It obviously gets rid of any moisture at all. No gurgling. There will be no gurgling. Yeah, and obviously takes away a good portion of the nicotine as well. So if you're looking for a nicotine hit, filters aren't for you. I mean, I as an ex-smoker, and I smoke a lot of, I'm attracted to, I don't think it's because of their nicotine content, but I love Royal Yacht. Elizabethan Mixture isn't light in the vitamin end, so I like Nightcap. You know, maybe it is because I'm an ex-smoker. I'm not attracted to those types of blends. Lovely pipe though. Can't complain about the way it's smoking. Can't complain. So, I'm gonna have to get some more Savinellis now, aren't I? Do you have one? Let me know what it is and what you think of it. I did mention on my last podcast, on my last video, the Savinelli Grezza. They have a range, GREZZA, unfinished. They didn't quite make the mark. €33. What's that, $35? Less? I think I might try one. I think I might. But my next pipe actually I think is going to have to be a Meerschaum because I don't own one. And having watched plenty of Mark over at the Bremen Piper, highly recommend his site, his YouTube. He's a brilliant guy, genuine, lovely guy. And the Meerschaum pipes, he seems to smoke exclusively these days. And he's got a very good selection of them. He has, I mean, in his older videos you'll see him smoking briars, and I've never seen him smoke a cob though. But yeah, he seems to be smoking Meerschaum exclusively. And there's a reason for that. And they're filtered as well, so I mean, there's no doubt about it. Meerschaums are lovely, and once they start to develop that colour, and the fact that you get a pleasant, dry, cool smoke every time, with no problems, you know, the Meerschaum doesn't burn at all, so there's no issues, no taste issues. No worries. And you can, when the pipe is cooled, when it's cooled down, you can smoke it again. That's it, ready to go. Don't build a cake on it as well. So you just, apparently a good way to do it is after you smoke it, get a piece of like printer paper and scrunch it up into like a tube and ream the pipe bowl with the paper. And that's a good way of getting the cake, or not allowing the cake to build after every smoke if you do that. Because if you start to take a pipe tool to your Meerschaum, you know, it's going to be pretty good, you know, nervous about that. It's, you know, not so much scratching, but cracking or whatever. Mark says, though, don't be scared of them. And don't be worried about handling them. Some people wear gloves, white gloves, dinner service, you know, while they're smoking their Meerschaum, because they don't want to get the oils in your hands or whatever. Will it have a wick effect then, and you'll get like thumbprints or whatever on the bowl, which apparently go away once you smoke it again. But people who want a regular patina will sometimes wear gloves or hold it by the mouthpiece. No thanks. I don't think I'll worry about that. I think I'll just hold it normally and You can always reapply the beeswax back onto it, or you can use regular candle wax. I've seen some people do that. Gotta hand it to Savinelli, like, for that's the one of the better smoking pipes I have, definitely. No break-in issues either. I'm not exactly sure what the coating is they use, but they have a carbon kind of layer already on it. It could be cigar ash mixed with honey. It could be, you know, who knows what it is. I'm sure if I searched long and hard enough online, there's somewhere might tell you what it is. If anyone knows, please comment, let me know. Or maybe that's like a trade secret. Peterson do it as well. Savinelli and Peterson's. I've seen the insides of their bowls come pre-carbonized. So. Really good smoker though. Just a pity. I mean, to be honest, I don't know. I might just I might try the balsa wood filter. This carbon filter obviously draws the smoke through it. The balsa wood seems to draw the smoke in and around it to wick moisture as opposed to, you know, filter it completely. So I suspect the balsa wood filter won't take away from the taste. Or if it does, it won't be anywhere near as much as the carbon, activated carbon. So I'll try this with the balsa wood filter, and then, but I would be tempted to just not use anything. I know people do that, you know, or there's actually a thing you can get that sits in the place of where the filter should be. I didn't get one with the pipe, so, but I know that I've seen other YouTubers just say they throw those away anyway. But yeah, nice smoke, good all round pipe. So I would recommend this, certainly for that price. The Savinelli 673 KS. This is a Dolomiti color scheme, I guess you could call it. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll be having another video shortly, and have a good day. Have a great weekend.